If you're running a farming business, registering with the Rural Agricultural Development Authority (RADA) could be one of the smartest moves you make. But what exactly makes registration so important? One of the biggest benefits is gaining access to receipt books from the Jamaica Agricultural Society. These allow farmers to record every sale of produce. Also, if you're stopped by the Jamaica Constabulary Force (JCF) while transporting goods, having these receipts handy can confirm that your produce was purchased from a registered farmer. But that's not all. Registering with RADA also opens doors to lending facilities. By showing your farmer's ID, you can access financial support and even enjoy discounts at various farm stores. This ID serves as proof that you are an official farmer, which can be a game changer when it comes to securing resources for your business.
Once the farmers are registered, they are able to access these incentives such as duty concession and productive input relief that will assist them with some of the duties that they would pay on their agricultural equipment. There is also one major one where a lot of persons after, say, a natural disaster will come into the RADA office saying that they have lost various produce and products. However, the registration will basically weed out the genuine farmers from the ones that are not registered.
Getting registered with RADA is simple, and there are a few ways to kickstart the process. An extension officer may reach out to introduce the registration process, or you can take the first step by visiting a RADA office once you've heard about the program. Either way, the process is straightforward.
First of all, the farmer needs to ensure that he has his tax registration number, which is the TRN, or his driver's license, as well as another government-issued ID. There is the registration form that should be completed. So it's the various questions that are asked in terms of personal information, name, address, where the farm is located, how long the farmer has been in farming, where is the land located, if the land tenure in terms of if the land is lease, own, rent-free, etc. And the amount of crops, the list of all the crops, when they were planted, or livestock, or any other activities that they are doing. That information is also collected on the farm. After the farmer completes all this information on the form, they are asked to sign the form to state that all the information that was given to the officer is basically true. They will then take a photo ID of the farmer against a plain background, just the top half of the farmer. It's just like a passport picture. So that picture will be taken, and then the form, the registration form, will be then passed on to the extension officer if the extension officer is not the one doing the registration. So when the form is passed on to the extension officer now then goes out in the field to do the verification process. So the verification process is basically to ensure that this is where the farmer lives, this is the farmer telephone number, the crops and livestock are in place, or is it that some of the times the officer will go out in the field and they will maybe see additional crops that the farmer did not place on the form, then this is added to the form. If it's a case where all the crops are not seen at the time of the registration, at the time of the verification, then that crop or livestock is basically removed.
Once your registration is verified, the information is uploaded to the agribusiness database and a registration number is generated. This unique number stays with you no matter where you go within the country. After the process is completed, for a small fee of $500, you will be issued your farmer's ID, which usually takes 6 to 8 weeks to process. Once ready, you'll be notified, and you can either pick it up at your local parish office or arrange for delivery. Registering with RADA is a simple and valuable step towards securing your future in farming. With the right support, resources, and access to various benefits, you will be well equipped to grow your farming business.